Hi there everybody, it's Manisha here and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a blue cornflower nail art. I'm going to be creating it with this absolutely gorgeous plate by Creative Shop. It's number 22. I'm going to go straight into the design. So I'm going to be making decals today for you. I'm using this decal mat. It's from the Born Pretty store. It's just one of their mini ones. And I always start my decals off with a coat of clear top coat. And once that's fully dried, I'm going to go ahead and stamp some images onto it. So I'm using this cute blue polish from the Born Pretty store. As always, I will leave all the links and product numbers and codes and what have you down in the description box below if you're interested in purchasing, as well as any discount codes that I have for you. I had a little bit of fun and games with this first decal, I think, because that Creative Shop stamp is so super sticky. It decided to lift the base polish as well, but I did kind of retrieve it and fix it up in the end. And I'm going to be colouring in the decal, so I'm just using some white polish and a fine detail brush to do this part. Now I'm only going to use white on this these images, and I wanted to keep it really super simple because the images themselves are quite complicated, quite complex. They've got lots of little detailing and things like that, and I didn't really want to detract from that. I found like the actual images were really pretty, and I thought just using plain white would help make them pop. And I'm just painting on the clear coat again and allowing them to fully dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to paint my nails. So I'm going to be using this super cute, it's almost like a periwinkle blue from Essie called Saltwater Happy. It's one of my favourite pastel blue shades that Essie's done. I absolutely love it. I've actually got a couple of polishes lined up for when this one actually runs out because I do like the colour so much. And I'm just doing 2 coats of that on all the nails. So in the meantime, the decals are fully dry. I just run a little cuticle remover or pusher around the edges just to loosen it, and then carefully lift it up with my tweezers. You must make sure that they're fully dry, otherwise when you do try to lift, they can distort the image. They can tear or just fall to bits on you. So just always make sure that they are fully dried. And I'm just using a pair of scissors there to trim off the excess. This just makes cleanup a lot easier. And then once I've done that bit, I just basically place it onto the nail. So they will stick. Mine tend to stick quite well because there is always a little bit of tackiness with that polish. And then just to trim it a little bit further, I find it's easier for me to use a cuticle cutter. And I just carefully trim right around the nail. I'm sorry I do go off camera just a little bit there. And I just find with a cuticle remover or cutter or whatever it's called, you can actually get right up to the edges of the nail. And that means you have to use your brush and your polish remover a lot less. And I find that it's a lot quicker and tidier doing it this way, but do whatever feels easy for you. Some people like to use a wooden stick and sort of chip away at the edges of the decal and take the excess away that way, but I just find this way works best for me. And then just to help the decal stick a little bit further and to tidy up any little loose strays on the edges of the nail, I just go in with a clean-up brush and a little bit of polish remover, or you can use acetone too. And that's basically ready for its top coat now. So I'm using Seche Vite today in this design. I do like it. It seems to dry through all the layers fairly quickly. It'll help the decal adhere to the nail a lot better. And then once that's fully dried, I decided to add a top coat. And I'm really loving this one from Barry M at the moment. It's my new favourite matte top coat. I did get it on a recent trip to the UK. I don't think there are any retailers in New Zealand that sell it, but if you do know of any, definitely let me know down below in the comment section. I would like to get my hands on more of this because I do seem to be going through it fairly quickly. Here's some close-up shots and some bottle shots coming up for you. As always, leave any comments and questions down below. I like to hear from you, hear what your views are on the design, and if you're going to give it a go yourself, definitely tag me in it, and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram address is coming up for you very shortly, as well as a link to subscribe to me on YouTube if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for stopping by and have an absolutely amazing day. Thanks, bye for now.